Welcome students. This is Social Science class 8th standard Economics. Let us discuss about first lesson under Economics chapter 1 Introduction to Economics. In this lesson we have to discuss four important points. 1. The meaning of economics and basic concepts of economics. 2. The importance of studying economics. 3. Economic activities through narrating the basic economic problems. 4. Difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Now, I will review these points whatever we have discussed under Economics Chapter 1 Introduction to Economics. Today, we started discussing about the meaning of economics. Under that, the first term we discussed about goods. Goods means whatever we use various things in our daily life. Goods are the physical or tangible objects. Tangible objects means you can touch, you can feel. Examples like food, clothes, books, phone, TV, etc. Second term, some services, some goods are intangible services. Intangible services are the goods where you cannot touch and you cannot feel. Example, electricity, transportation, education, medical care, tailoring, music, mobile and internet services. Third new term we learned under this lesson is consumers. Consumers means the people using goods and services. Fourth one, producers. Who are called as producers? People engaged in the production of goods and services. Fifth new term we learned distributors. Distributors means the people where they are sending goods and services made available to us at our place through transporters, traders and shopkeepers. After that, we discuss about price, the required goods and services by paying the price. So, the value of goods and services are expressed in terms of money. Price and money plays a great role in economics. How do we get money? We get money when we are working and when we are employed. For the sake of work, we require the support of government. Government is also responsible for maintaining law and order and providing basic facilities like good roads, electricity and security. The government not only provides security but also imposes taxes for the goods and services whatever it provides. So with the help of these taxes, they will fulfill our basic needs. Then the next term we learned economic activities. How producers, distributors and consumers and the government are all involved in fulfilling economic activities. How each of them earn income, whether they are producers or distributors or consumers or the government, and spend different forms called as economic activities. In this way, economics may be described as the study of these economic activities of individuals or as a science that deals with the production, distribution and use of goods and services. This is the meaning of economics. In our economic activity, some are limited. They are called as scarce. So to fulfill these needs, we require money. So we have to give prominence, important, want first, and that prominence whatever we are giving, that is also known as prioritizing. Some prioritization will give more importance. Some prioritization will give less importance. For example, farmer gives more prominence to seeds to purchase tractors, then next prioritizing to movie to see movie. In this way, all people give whichever is more important, first want, next they will give less importance to next wants. So our wants are unlimited. We have to fulfill our wants within a limited money. Like this, economics defined as a social science that examines how people choose to use the limited or scarce resources in attempting to satisfy their unlimited wants. We discuss about the definition of economics. The first definition we have discussed about Adam Smith definition 1776. He is called as the father of economics, and his definition says that economics is the study of wealth. Second definition we have discussed Alfred Marshall definition 1890. According to Alfred Marshall says that economics is the study of the people in the ordinary business of life. Third definition you have to remember here is Lionel Robbins 1932. According to him, economics is a science which studies human behavior as a relationship between given ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. Fourth definition we have discussed Paul A. Samuelson 1948. According to him, economics is a study of how societies use scarce resources to produce valuable commodities and distribute them among the different people. So these are the four definitions you have to remember under this lesson. Next point we have discussed about importance of studying economics. First, to recognize the scarcity of resources against unlimited wants. 2. Prioritizing the use of resources and identifying more important and less important. 3. Economics save on the use of resources and research for more efficient ways of using the resources. 4. Engage in economic activities to support family as well as the country. 5. Contribute to the government's revenue and assist it in discharge of its developmental and welfare programs. 6. Understand socio-economic problems of the country like poverty, unemployment, inflation, etc. and try to provide solutions to the same. 7. Such as better policies and better ways of implementing policies for bringing about desired growth and development of the country. So these are the points you have to know about the importance of economics, and afterwards we discuss about A.C. Pegu definition. According to him, economics is a study of economics is not only enlightening but also profitable. Next point we have discussed about the meaning of the word economics. The word economics derived from the Greek word oikos means household, nomos means management. So these two words put together refers to the art of household management. It involves using the available means to satisfy the basic needs of the family as well as to prosper the country. Therefore, we have to study economics. In this way, economics is a study of how the society uses its resources to satisfy the basic needs of the family as well as for their economic prosperity. And the organization of economic activities is also called as economy. So what is economy means? The organization of economic activities is called economy. The next point is economic activities. Goods and services are used or called as economic activities. People use skills and labor to earn money. 3. The varied activities which we perform in order to earn money and to get wealth for satisfaction of our wants are called as economic activities. Once again repeat, the varied activities where the people are doing, we perform in order to earn money and wealth for the satisfaction of our wants are called economic activities. After knowing about the meaning of economic activities, we have discussed about the classification of economic activities. Economic activities are classified into 4 kinds. One is production. So production means produce goods and services. For example, agriculture, animal husbandry, mining, industries, transport and communication. Second one, consumption. Consumption means use of goods and services or produced for consumption. So, man satisfies his wants by buying goods and services. Third one is exchange. So, here the producers produce goods for the consumers. Marketing system to supply the produced goods to consumers, and the collection of goods, transportation, selling and buying take place. It is called as exchange. Here, fourth point is the distributing. Income that earned through the production of goods are distributed to the various factors of production. So, under the four factors of production are there. One is the land, 2 labor, 3 capital, 4 organization or entrepreneurship. So, all these 4 units we have to distribute the goods. Microeconomics means very small. The study of decision making to use resources by the smallest components of the society is called microeconomics. Under microeconomics, there are 3 terms will come. One is individual, second one is household, third one is business firms. The individual or the consumer makes decision for achieving maximum satisfaction from the consumption. Consumption means using goods and services. A production or a business unit called firm, and quantity they have to produce, and they have kg or grams etc. and they have to fix the prices, that is called as minimum cost. Price is determined by the interaction of the buyers and the sellers in the market. Afterwards, how they interact, on what basic they decide a mutual acceptable price. That is also needed in the economy. After knowing about microeconomics, you have to understand macroeconomics. Under macroeconomics, meaning and certain importance about it. First one, micro means small. Macro means total or large. Here, the level of economy we are discussing as a whole, the collection of taxes, public amenities, welfare activities, total income, that is also called as national income, inflation or price rise also affects the whole economy. Here, total consumption of expenditure is also be decided. Like this, micro signifies simple tree in a forest. Macro we are discussing as a whole forest. After that, we started discussing about basic problems of economics. So, one is what to produce. And what to produce means an individual or a society has to decide what type of goods it has to produce, what type of services has to be produced. For example, food, weapons, consumer goods, machineries, etc. So, what type of goods and what quantity of various goods all depends on one hand, and the requirements of the people on the another hand. Second basic economic problem is how to produce. Different ways to produce given goods. So, they are involving technology of production and labor and capital. Labor means workers. Capital means money. Whatever they are investing for the production purpose. Fifth one, this is essential to minimize the cost of production and efficient use of existing resources. So, how much of money they require for production, and within the limited resources, how they can use and produce and fulfill the needs of the people. Third basic problem is for whom to produce. Here, goods are produced and what quantities they have to produce, that they have to see. Then, second one, minimum quantity of goods and services they have to produce. Every society have to decide to distribute the scarce resources. Fourth one, goods and services among all individuals is essential. Thus, the study of economics helps us to understand the correct use of resources, and we have to make proper plan for their more efficient use of resources in the future. And all these we are doing for the well-being of the people of a country, and it can be improved. Our country can make a development when we are studying about economics. Therefore, economics is more helpful to understand the basic problems of the country, and we can make proper plan for the development of the country. So with this point, I will conclude the explanation about first lesson of economics, introduction to economics. Thank you, children.